Now, let's try to understand some terminology. What is request? What is response? What is UDDI or registry? Who is consumer? Who is provider? Etc. So, whenever service provider creates a web service provider is a person or an entity or a company who is going to develop the web services or APIs. After developing the web services, they will be publishing that web services in a UDDI server. UDDI is a kind of registry. The full form of UDDI is Universal Description, Discovery and Integration. It is like you can directly compare with the telephone registry where all the phone numbers will be stored with all the users information. If someone wants to dial or call the person, they'll go and check the registry, find out the number and they'll call it. Similarly, whenever someone creates a web service or an API, that is going to be stored in the UDDI server. Once it is stored in the UDDI server, the service customer or consumer, whoever wants to use different types of web services, they'll go and check what are the different web services are available, what APIs are available, and what kind of versions are available, etc. If the relevant web service is available, the service consumer will start using that. How he will use it? So the service consumer will send the information in the form of request. For example, it can be assumed that the service provider has created a web service called weather information. So that is stored in the UDDI server or a registry. So service consumer will go and check, okay, whether service is available or not. Now he will pick that web service and he will try to send the request information. So what is the request information? The city name or country name, whatever it is, that is going to be the service request. Once it is sent to the service provider, his server will process that info and that information, the provider's server will respond back to the service consumer in the form of service reply, which is also called as response. So this is the request and response process. And yeah, so this is all about registry as well.